Good evening, I am Ibrahim Singlama and these are the headlines of the hour. Prime Minister Oli calls on former King Gyanendra Shah to release his official comment on Friday's protest, suggests taking responsibility for the violence. Durga Prasad still absconding. Prime Minister Oli leaving for Thailand tomorrow to participate in BRIMSTEC summit. Experts suggest to prioritize agendas like trade, climate change and regional security. French far-right leader Marine Le Pen found guilty of embezzling EU funds, barred from running for public office for 5 years. FC Chitwan defeats Pokhara Thunders by 2-0. Issues emerge as foreign players found participating without labour permit. Welcome back. The Federal Parliament session, which has been disrupted since March 26, resumed after Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli provided his response. Bills that were due for passage today, including the proposed budget, were approved. The session also focused on the violence that occurred last Friday in the 3 regions of the country, and the removal of the executive director of the authority was discussed, among others.
After nearly a week of disruption in both the houses of the Federal Parliament, the session resumed with the Prime Minister's response on Monday. The session, which had been halted due to removal of Kulman Kissing as the Managing Director of Nepal Electricity Authority, was once again focused on last Friday's protests. The Prime Minister strongly stated that former King Gyanendra Shah, along with anarchic protesters, would not be exempt from any legal actions.
असंवैधानिक, गैर-कानूनी र समाजलाई नोक्सान पुर्ने गम्भीर अपराधिक क्रियाकलाप गर्ने सम्मका क्रियाकलापहरू भइरहेका छन्। यस्तो बेलामा सिंगै समाज गम्भीर हुन पर्दछ। यस्तो बेलामा सिंगै समाज गम्भीर भएर यस्ता कुराहरूलाई रोक्न पर्दछ। हाम्रो ध्यान त्यतापट्टि जानुपर्छ भन्ने मलाई लागेको छ।
Prime Minister Oli said he will stand against any action that contradicts the constitution, including those by the former king and monarchist.
आपराधिक घटनामा संलग्न कसैले पनि उन्मुक्ति पाउँदैन, पाउनुहुन्न। यसमा पूर्व राजा शाहले पनि उन्मुक्ति पाउनुहुन्न। फेरि राजा बन्छु, व्यवस्था मास्छु भन्नेले यी सबै श्रृङ्खलाबद्ध घटनामा आफ्नो धारणा सार्वजनिक गर्नु पर्दैन।
Lawmakers from the ruling party echoed the Prime Minister's stance. They admitted that while they had reached a weak position on reforms, they were committed to improving governance.
राजावादी आन्दोलनमा सामेल भएका मानिसहरूले समीक्षा गर्नका लागि आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छु के शाहवंशीय राजाहरू संवैधानिक भएर बस्न सक्छन्? सम्माननीय सभामुख महोदय, यसको लागि हाम्रो अनुभव पल्टाउँ, संसारको किताब पल्टाउनु पर्दैन। हाम्रो अनुभव पल्टाउँदा सबभन्दा बढी कसलाई सोध्ने? संवैधानिक भएर राजा बस्न सक्छन् कि सक्दैनन् भन्ने कुरा सोध्नका लागि राप्रपाका साथीहरूको हृदयलाई होइन, कांग्रेसको अनुभव गरेको हृदयलाई सोध्नुपर्छ। कांग्रेसलाई चाहिँ सबभन्दा बढी अनुभव नेपालमा राजाहरू संवैधानिक भएर बस्न सक्छन् कि सक्दैनन् भन्ने कुराको लागि।
तपाईको सम्झौता भङ्ग भयो, त्यसकारण म भन्न चाहन्छु कि तपाईमाथिको सेवा सुविधा अब के हुन्छ सरकारले जवाफ दिनुपर्छ।
Main opposition party expressed concerns about the government's lack of commitment to good governance and warned about the consequences of the situation worsening on Friday.
जुन व्यवस्था हामीमा छ अहिले हामी छौं, यो व्यवस्थाको विकल्प राजतन्त्र होइन, त्यो पश्चगमन हो। पश्चगमनका पक्षमा हामी कहिले पनि छैनौं, हुने छैनौं। हामी संघीय लोकतान्त्रिक गणतन्त्रमा छौं भन्दैमा के हामीलाई सबै गर्ने छुट छ? छैन। हामीले संघीय गणतन्त्र लोकतन्त्रमा हामीले सुशासन कायम गर्न सक्नुपर्छ, हामीले जनतालाई सेवा दिन सक्नुपर्छ।
Despite differences, all political parties emphasized support for the republic, while the Rashtriya Prajatantra Party argued that if people demand, the system should be changed.
तपाईले जबसम्म आफ्नो व्यवहारमा सुधार गर्नुहुन्न नि, तपाईको गणतन्त्रको विरोध चलिराख्छ मात्र होइन, जनताले उल्टाउँछन्।
The main issue of the parliament obstruction was the removal of Kulman Kissing. Prime Minister Oli clarified that the managing director was removed due to failure of both employees and ministers to perform their duties with Kulman Kissing. The questions raised in the session point to the need for the government to improve governance and address the dissatisfaction that has emerged among the people.
राम्रो काम गर्नेलाई पुरस्कृत गर्ने र दोषीलाई कारबाही गर्ने विधि पनि यसै सदनले निर्धारण गरेको छ। यति चाहिँ भनौं, सामान्यतः कुनै पनि कर्मचारीबाट विभागीय मन्त्रीले आफूप्रति लोयल्टी फिल गरेन भने वा मन्त्रीप्रति कानुनप्रति लोयल्टी फिल भएन भने वा लोयल्टी राखिएन भने त्यस्तो अवस्थामा सरुवा गर्ने, जगेडामा राख्ने, स्पष्टीकरण माग्ने, नसिहत चेतावनी दिने वा पदमुक्त गर्ने सम्मका काम गरिन्छ।
It is time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. But before that, let's take a look at yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you what led to the resignation of the Vice-Chancellor of Tribhuvan University within a year of his tenure. 40% voted for A, lack of support from the Prime Minister, 35% voted for B, political pressure, and 25% voted for C, inability to perform. Now, here's today's question. What do you think of the Prime Minister's comment on the removal of Kulman Gising from Nepal Electricity Authority? Your options are A, an unlawful statement, B, a strategy to control employees, or C, natural response. The voting is on. Type an EWS selector option A, B, or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now, the Federal Parliament has passed 5 government-backed bills replacing the ordinance securing approval from both houses. The National Assembly has passed 5 bills that had already been approved by the House of Representatives. Before the final endorsement, lawmakers discussed the proposed amendments in the National Assembly. The Ordinance Replacement Bill was passed by a majority in both houses despite resistance from the main opposition party, CPN Maoist Centre. The bills passed by Parliament includes the Bill on Promotion of Good Governance and Public Service Delivery, the Bill on amending some Nepal Acts on cooperatives, the Bill on Economic Procedure and Fiscal Responsibility, Privatization Bill, and the Bill on improving the economic and business environment and promoting investment. The bill passed by the National Assembly will be sent to the President for final approval following its endorsement by the House of Representatives. Once approved by the President, it will become the law. The government had presented 6 ordinances in Parliament on 31st of January. However, after withdrawing the land ordinance, the remaining 5 were passed with corresponding bills introduced to replace them. Moving on, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli is travelling to Bangkok, Thailand tomorrow to participate in the BIMSTEC summit. The preparation for the Prime Minister's visit to Thailand has been completed. At the summit, Nepal is preparing to prioritize topics such as commerce and trade, security and climate change.
Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli is travelling to Bangkok, Thailand on Tuesday to participate in the BIMSTEC summit. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has stated the BIMSTEC summit will primarily focus on 7 key topics. These include discussions on commerce and trade, the impact of climate change, and mutual relations among the citizens of the BIMSTEC member countries. Experts have emphasized that Nepal should prioritize trade and energy development. It is suggested that landlocked member countries should focus on transportation and communication, energy, and digital connectivity.
म यहाँ कनेक्टिभिटीको कुरा गर्दाखेरि म 3टी कनेक्टिभिटी चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ अगाडि चाहिँ बढ्नुपर्छ। अब एउटा हामीहरूको ट्रान्सपोर्ट कनेक्टिभिटी, दोस्रो एनर्जी कनेक्टिभिटी, तेस्रो हाम्रो डिजिटल कनेक्टिभिटी। अब यो कन्टेक्स्टमा हामीहरूको एउटा मास्टर प्लानै हामी ट्रान्सपोर्टको लागि चाहिँ मास्टर प्लान बिमस्टेकले ट्रान्सपोर्टको लागि मास्टर प्लानै गरेको छ भनेदेखि बने तयार भइसकेको छ। त्यसको इम्प्लिमेन्टेसनमा नि प्रोजेक्टहरु समेत आइडेन्टिफाई गरेर त्यो मास्टर प्लान बनाएको छ भनेदेखि अब त्यसको इम्प्लिमेन्टेसनमा चाहिँ अब हामी फोकस गर्नुपर्ने चाहिँ हुन्छ।
Nearly 75% of Nepal's total foreign trade happens with BIMSTEC countries. Nepal is currently facing an annual foreign trade deficit of more than 1.5 trillion rupees. However, improvements in exports have not been achieved. There is a challenge in arranging easy exports of Nepali products. Stakeholders emphasize that BIMSTEC could be a platform to address these existing issues.
Particularly, हामीहरुको rules of origin को लागि के चाहिँ हुने अथवा स्ट्यान्डर्डलाई हामी कसरी हार्मोनाइज गर्ने अथवा रेगुलेटरी मतलब जुन सिस्टम छ नि ट्रेडको रेगुलेटरी अब त्यसमा चाहिँ हामी कसरी चाहिँ त्यसलाई सिम्प्लिफाई गर्नेमा अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड गर्ने त्यो एउटा चाहिँ अर्को ट्रेडसँग रिलेटेड हामीहरुको नन ट्यारिफ मेजरमा चाहिँ छ।
अब बिजुलीको कुरा अब हामीले इन्डिया र बंगलादेशसँग त एमओयू साइन गरिसकेका छ। अब अहिले तपाईको सिल्क रोड थाइल्यान्ड यो के अरे एसियन कन्ट्री र सार्क रिजनमा जोडेको अवस्था छ। अब सिल्क रोड भने जस्तै एउटा रोडको हाइवे भने जस्तै बिजुलीको हाइवे पनि एसियन कन्ट्री साउथ एसियन चाइनासम्म जोड्ने यो पहिलेदेखि स्थापित एजेन्डा हो हैन। त्यसको पनि कुरा नेपालको तर्फबाट राख्ने कुरा मैले बुझिएको छु हैन।
Preparations are also underway for a sideline meeting between Prime Minister Oli and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi during the BIMSTEC summit. Prime Minister Oli will also have sideline meetings with other heads of state. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has stated the summit will formulate solid strategies for the common interests of the member nations. In addition to the summit, Prime Minister Oli will also take an official visit to Thailand. During this visit, agreements between the two countries are expected. The government has announced that there will be various agreements between the private sectors of Nepal and Thai businesses. Discussions will also be held regarding direct foreign investment in Nepal, as stated by the Nepal Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Agreements related to cultural exchange and tourism are also in the pipeline.
नेपाल र थाइल्यान्ड बीचको कुरा गर्दाखेरि यही सन्दर्भ पारेर सामान्य प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यू गएको सन्दर्भमा हामीले चाहिँ दुईटा एमओयू यो संस्कृति आदान प्रदान नेपाल र थाइल्यान्ड बीचको सांस्कृतिक क्षेत्रमा सहयोग आदान प्रदान गर्नेसँग सम्बन्धित एमओयू र पर्यटन प्रवर्धन गर्नेसँग सम्बन्धित एमओयूलाई चाहिँ यो प्रोटोकल मिलाएर हस्ताक्षर गर्ने गरी तयारी पनि गरिएको छ।
Nepal and Thailand have maintained a friendly relationship for a long time. However, this will be the first time a Nepali Prime Minister is making an official visit to Thailand. This visit is expected to derive maximum benefit from both the BIMSTEC summit and Nepal's relations with Thailand.
It is time now for a short break. We have more news coming up. Welcome back. Consumer rights are considered a fundamental right in Nepal's constitution. However, despite the constitution being enacted 9 years ago, consumers have not been able to exercise their rights. The Consumer Protection Act 2075 mandates that goods and services must have a maximum retail price, MRP. However, most goods available in the market do not display the MRP. In some cases, consumers are being forced to pay more than the stipulated price. To address the issue, the Department of Commerce, Supplies and Consumer Protection has made the MRP mandatory from today.
6 years after the enactment of the Consumer Protection Act, the provision to set a maximum retail price MRP on goods and services has been implemented. The department responsible for enforcing the law, the Department of Commerce, Supplies and Consumer Protection, introduced this system starting Monday, March 31st. However, business owners argue that it is impossible to set prices for imported items.
नेपालको परिप्रेक्ष्यलाई हेर्ने हो भने अधिकांश वस्तुहरू आयातबाट नेपालमा व्यवसाय हुने गर्दछ, उत्पादन कम छ। त्यो परिवेशलाई हेर्दाखेरि आयातित वस्तुमा पूर्ण रूपले नै मूल्य सूची राख्नलाई त्यति सम्भावना छैन हैन। जुन जुन सम्भावनाहरू छ त्यो चीजहरू हामीले ग्रहण गर्दै नै अगाडि बढेको अवस्था हो। तर अब एक हप्ताको समय सीमा दिएर तपाईको चाहिँ लागू गर्छु अन्यथा म कारबाही गर्छु यो गर्छु भन्नु चाहिँ तपाईको अराजकता हो कि भन्ने हामीले महसुस गर्छौं।
Consumers have often reported of being cheated due to lack of MRP on most goods in the market. With the new mandatory MRP system on all goods, the department claims that consumer fraud will be reduced. Consumer rights activists suggest that the department should make monitoring more effective to implement this decision.
तोक्नु र घोषणा गर्नु मात्रै ठोको कुरा हैन, सार्थक र प्रभावकारी कार्यान्वयन गर्नको निमित्त वाणिज्य आपूर्ति तथा उपभोक्ता संरक्षण विभाग, मातहतका कार्यालयहरू, सबै जिल्ला प्रशासन कार्यालयहरू, स्थानीय सरकारहरूलाई समेत अधिकार प्रत्यार्जन गराएर वास्तवमै एमआरपी लेखिएको भन्दा बढी मूल्य तपाईले भन्नुभयो चाहिँ राजमार्गका होटलहरू जस्तो एयरपोर्ट लगायत ठाउँहरूमा लेखिएको हुन्छ एउटा एमआरपी तर मूल्य 3 गुणा बढी लिएको अवस्था हुन्छ। विभिन्न देशबाट आयात गरेका वस्तुहरू चाहे इन्डियाबाट होस् चाहे तेस्रो मुलुकबाट आयात गरेका वस्तुहरू पनि त्यसको मूल्य भन्दा बढी त्यहाँ लेखिएको हुन्छ एमआरपी एउटा तर डबल तेबर मूल्य लिने काम गरेको हुन्छ भने भोलिका दिनमा नियमनको चुनौती थपिन्छ।
At present, only a few items like food products, noodles, beverages and medicines display MRP. However, items like construction materials, vehicles, electrical goods, clothing, watches, cosmetics, shoes and slippers do not have any price mentioned. Consumers still complain of having to pay more than the listed price even for the items that do have an MRP.
बडी जसो मान्छेले ट्राभल गर्दा फुड बोकेको हुँदैन हैन सर, पानी बोकेको हुन्छ तर फुड बोकेको हुँदैन हैन। अनि त्यो ठाउँमा जुन हुन्छ नि सर जुन फेयर पैसा छ त्यो भन्दा जदि अब प्रफिट उनीहरूले चाहन्छ हैन खान त खान्छ यिनीहरूले हैन अनि त्यो भन्दा बढी प्रफिट मलाई चाहियो त्यो गरेर हैन सर उनीहरूले पैसा बढी कमाउन चाहन्छ एमआरपी भएन सर एमआरपी भन्दा नि बढी पैसा लिन्छन्
यस्तो किन लिइरहेछ किनभने त्यो चाहिँ धेरै अनडेभलप्ड भयो नि अनडेभलप्ड क्षेत्र भयो त्यहाँ ट्रान्सपोर्टेसन चार्जहरू जोडेर ल्याउन अलि गाह्रो हुन्छ सबै कुरा जोडेर भ्याटहरू जोडेर अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ बल्ल के भन्छ उनीहरूले आफ्नो प्रफिट जोडेर अनि हामीहरूलाई बेचिन्छ
The Department of Commerce is the regulatory body responsible for ensuring whether consumers are being cheated on price and quality. However, the department has not been able to maintain a clean and regulated market in the capital. In this scenario, the department will need to put in considerable effort to make MRP mandatory across all goods and services nationwide and monitor the situation effectively.
In this context, in our Public Voice segment, we have asked in several provinces if the MRP provision has been well implemented. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
बिचौलियाहरूले आफू नाफा लिनका लागि बढी दाम गरिदिने कतै मानिसको मुख हेरेर व्यक्ति हेरेर पनि फरक दाम गरिदिने प्रकारको परिपाटी छ
जुन मूल्यमा वस्तु बिक्री वितरण गर्ने भनेको छ त्यो मूल्यलाई बढाएर मात्रै बिक्री वितरण गरेको पाइन्छ
सबै सामग्रीहरू त्यसरी तोकेको मूल्यमा किनि पाइरहेको अवस्था छैन
त्यो त कहाँ पाइन्छ र एउटा दोकानमा गयो भिन्नै मूल्य हुन्छ अर्को दोकानमा गयो भिन्नै मूल्य हुन्छ
यहाँ एउटा रेट छ अलि माथि गएपछि अर्को रेट छ बजारमा जसले जति मन पर्यो त्यति लिन्छन्
जरुरी छ लिनुपर्छ रक्सोलबाट ल्याएर आएपछि 70 छिनी लिन्छ त के गर्ने यही पर महँगो र सस्तो लिनै पर्छ इन्डियाबाट ल्याउँदाखेरि जसमा त्यसमा 10 रुपैयाँ प्राइस लेखेको छ भने हामीलाई यहाँ 20 रुपैयाँ लिन्छन्
वानीका नाममा स्टोरेजको नाममा अब मतलब व्यापारीहरूले अन्नधुन्द गरेका छ यसलाई चाहिँ सरकारको तर्फबाट अलिकति नियमन गर्नुपर्ने अनुगमन गर्नुपर्ने र आम उपभोक्ता पनि सचेत बन्नुपर्ने कुरा मलाई लागेको छ
एमआरपीमा यो उपभोग्य वस्तुहरू पाइरहेको छैनन् उपभोक्ताहरूले कुन ठाउँमा भने विशेष गरी यो राजमार्ग क्षेत्रहरूमा अलि बढी देखिन्छ यस्तो यो उपभोग्य सामग्री
हामी 20 रुपैयाँ आइसीको सामान 40 रुपैयाँ तिरेर हामी लिने गर्छौं काठमाडौँमा जुन डोमेस्टिक एयरपोर्ट छ तपाईं अहिले जुन त्यहाँ हेर्नुहुन्छ एमआरपीमा प्राइसको त्यो एउटा साधारण चकलेटको पनि एमआरपी प्राइसहरु चाहिँ 50 रुपैयाँ हुन्छ होला म्याक्सिमम पनि राख्नु भने 50 रुपैयाँ हुन्छ होला हेर्नु होला तर त्यही एमआरपी को प्राइस 50 रुपैयाँको प्राइस तपाईले 150 200 मिलियन पनि किनेर खानु पर्छ हुन्छ त्यहाँ
एमआरपी त तोकेको हुन्छ तर अहिले टेक्नोलोजी कारणले कतिपय मान्छेले त्यो एमआरपी लाई चाहिँ लुकाएर अर्कै पेस्ट गरेर चाहिँ बेच्ने पनि हामीले पाइयो
Sports News. Welcome back. FC Chitwan has made a strong start in the third edition of the Nepal Super League. In a match held at Dostan Stadium, Nayak Banda led Chitwan to a 2-0 victory over Pokhara Thunders. This marks the first decisive result of the tournament as both previous matches had ended in draws. The match started 17 minutes late due to a dispute, though the organizers have not provided an official statement. Reports suggest Pokhara Thunders delayed their players over concerns about Chitwan's foreign recruits. Chitwan took the lead in the 14th minute when Nodir Mavlanov scored from Victor Mansere's cross, marking his debut goal. Despite free kicks for both teams in the 18th and 21st minute, neither posed a significant threat. Chitwan maintained a 1-goal lead at halftime despite Sisir Leki's powerful attempt in the 31st minute being saved by goalkeeper Priso. In the 57th minute, Win Yong's header went off target, while in the 60th minute, Pokhara narrowly avoided conceding another goal. Chiring Gurung's pass from the flank was miscleared by a Pokhara defender, but Victor's shot was brilliantly saved by Priso. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.